Innovation? It's one of those words we hear all the time. Every company says they want it, every leader says they encourage it, but let's be honest. True innovation is rare, not because people aren't creative or don't have good ideas, but because most workplaces don't create the right conditions for innovation to thrive. Innovation isn't about having the latest technology or the biggest budget. It's about mindset. It's about culture. It's about people feeling safe enough to take risks, challenge the status quo, and try something that might not work. Because the truth is, the greatest ideas, the ones that change industries, transform companies, and redefine success, are often the ones that seemed crazy at first. But here's the challenge: most workplaces don't reward risk. They reward predictability. They reward efficiency. They reward doing things the way they've always been done. And that's exactly why so many organizations struggle to innovate, because innovation requires us to step into the unknown, and most workplaces have built a culture that avoids uncertainty at all costs. So how do we change that? How do we create environments where innovation isn't just encouraged, but actually happens? Here are 5 key ways to spark innovation in the workplace. Key point 1. Create psychological safety. If people are afraid of making mistakes, they won't take risks, period. The most innovative companies understand that creativity and risk-taking go hand in hand. Without the willingness to fail, there can be no groundbreaking ideas. But here's the problem. Most workplaces have been built on a foundation of fear. Fear of failure, fear of embarrassment, fear of consequences. When employees operate in a culture where every mistake is punished or looked down upon, they naturally default to playing it safe. They stick to the known, the proven, the expected. And when that happens, innovation dies before it even has a chance to begin. Psychological safety is the foundation of innovation. It means creating an environment where people feel safe enough to speak up, to share ideas, to experiment without fear of ridicule or repercussions. Leaders play a critical role in shaping this environment. If employees feel like their voices don't matter, they will stop contributing. If they believe that failure will cost them opportunities or respect, they will stop taking risks. The most innovative teams thrive because their leaders set the tone, encouraging experimentation, celebrating learning from failure, and ensuring that every team member knows their input is valued. Key point 2. Challenge the status quo. The most dangerous phrase in any organization is, "That's the way we've always done it." It's a statement that kills innovation, suffocates creativity, and ensures that progress remains stagnant. If we never question existing processes, we never evolve. And if we never evolve, we become obsolete. The best companies, the ones that lead industries and redefine markets, are the ones that consistently challenge their own ways of thinking. They don't settle for what's worked in the past. They ask, how can this be better? But challenging the status quo isn't easy. It requires courage, because questioning the norm means questioning authority, tradition, and deeply ingrained habits. Many organizations resist change because it feels risky. Leaders often fear that deviating from the standard will lead to chaos or failure. Employees, in turn, hesitate to speak up because they worry about being dismissed or seen as troublemakers. But true progress demands that we push against these fears. If something isn't working as well as it could be, we need to be willing to say so. If there's a better way, we need to explore it. Key point 3, foster a culture of curiosity. Innovation doesn't come from having all the answers, it comes from asking the right questions. The most successful and forward-thinking organizations cultivate a culture of curiosity, where employees are encouraged to explore, learn, and challenge their own understanding. When curiosity is embraced, people don't settle for the first solution that comes to mind. Instead, they dig deeper. They ask, what if? Why not? How else could this work? These questions are the fuel that drives breakthroughs and game-changing ideas. Key point 4. Focus on solving problems, not just creating new things. Innovation isn't about coming up with flashy new ideas, it's about solving real problems. The most successful companies innovate by deeply understanding their customers, their employees, and the challenges they face. When innovation is driven by a desire to make life better, easier, or more efficient, it has lasting impact. The best question a company can ask isn't what's a cool idea, but rather what problem needs to be solved. Key point 5. Reward curiosity and experimentation. Innovation thrives in environments where curiosity is encouraged and experimentation is rewarded. When leaders recognize and celebrate effort, not just success, people are more willing to try new things. The best workplaces treat innovation like a science experiment. Every failure is a learning opportunity, and every step forward is progress. Organizations that build a culture of curiosity don't just come up with one great idea, they continuously evolve and reinvent themselves. Final thoughts. Innovation isn't something that happens by accident. It's something we have to cultivate. It's something we have to fight for. And it starts with leadership. It starts with creating a culture where people feel safe to take risks, where challenging the norm is encouraged, and where solving problems is more important than maintaining tradition. Because in the end, innovation isn't about technology. It's about people. It's about the way we think, the way we work, and the way we support each other in the pursuit of something better. The workplaces that embrace this mindset aren't just the ones that survive, they're the ones that lead.